Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee. Welcome to, well,
Happy
it
Hour.
really is one of our favorite shows, the Happy
Absolutely.
Hour, where we, can give you a positive message for your week ahead. No questions, no stress. We just want to make you happy. And we know the tarot doesn't always have positive cards, but there's always something to be gained from the experiences we have. You can always turn that frown upside down. Speaking of which, our Unhappy Hour was released yesterday.
Last
night, our video. And it speaks about the things we may be having issues with right now in our life that are not making us very happy, and how maybe you can turn that frown upside down. All right, so do check that out. That is available now on this channel.
Okay.
So we're doing a single card message from Spirit. We got quite the list brewing here. So
And I do have to work this afternoon, so
yes,
there will be a cutoff point at some point.
well, yeah, we might go in a little overtime, but we can't do much. So I start off with a card for the collective, a happy card from the Because I Love Myself Oracle or Affirmations. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to let Mr. O pull one. I've already been shuffling it a little bit.
And as you can see, we have the shades open slightly in our library.
That was me yesterday
It makes
because
it very light looking here.
because the sun was coming in finally, and I have a lot of work to do on a project right now. So
Yes,
I've been
Virginia,
busy.
the sun will shine again in Michigan.
Oh my gosh, they said it would be today too, and look at it, gloomy again.
Shall I, or do you want to?
You could. Loving energy. As I move through this day, I surround myself with loving energy. I consciously place myself within an energy field that supports, protects, and shields me. I love that. We always talk about, setting up barriers or protecting ourselves. Do it with loving energy. Surround yourself instead of maybe a barrier, just loving energy so that you can attract more of the same to you.
Love is more than just a game for two can
Oh,
play.
no.
Take
He's
my
already
heart
starting.
and please don't break it. Love was made for you and me.
Already he started. It's too early
I'm
for me,
happy.
Mr. O. I'm
I'm
barely
happy.
conscious.
I want to make others unhappy with my singing.
Oh, well, Shirley and everybody, if you have to leave, at happy hour and really at all our shows, for example, where you leave a question on our other shows, if you have to leave, we will do your question in the order of the people in the chat. So today, the same thing. We'll do your happy message in the same order. So just know where you are in the list, and you can come back and look at it anytime. All right. 2 jobs, Shirley. You are a busy woman.
Essentially, I very much relate. Oh, don't apologize. That's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not. Don't apologize.
And it's V, right?
It is V. V is first.
Good morning, V, or evening, or whatever.
I want to make sure I got everybody on the list. I do. Okay. Oh, see, here's an example.
So it's the 5 of Pentacles, and it's upright because all cards are upright.
All cards are upright at happy hour. And so the 5 of Pentacles offers you an opportunity here that sometimes, if we're in a state of crisis or despair or feeling a little down, we may not be able to see it. But, this card is offering you the opportunity to go through that door, to open that door and how do I want to say this? I can't think of the word. Shoot, I had this perfect idea. But re-engage, maybe that's what I want to say. Re-engage with people, with life, with your material world if it needs a little bit of loving care as well.
So, V, when I look at that card and I think maybe Spirit is saying, you have been or you may be feeling on the outside of things, like you're not in the in crowd or you're out of the loop, you're not on the same page with others, and you feel maybe isolated. Spirit is saying if that is so, it's really a matter of you just looking for a little bit of light in your life. I know it sounds like a platitude, but really the key is just sort of trying to lighten yourself up and to understand, to some degree, many of us all feel like we have a sense of isolation sometimes. So we just have to all kind of pull together and realize that we have to take that first step towards that door, that Banshee's talking about, the door to open.
There's a little glare on the card, but I think you can see, it's probably because it's so bright there, that light. The keyhole is here. The door might even be slightly ajar in some,
good for you,
in some readings it looks like that. And so, this is saying the time is now. Walk through. Just walk through.
And this can apply to other areas of your life too. This can apply to anywhere where you feel like you're sort of out there in the wild. Your co-workers, have isolated you because they don't click with you for whatever reasons, or anybody, a church group, things like that.
That's awesome, V. You certainly know,
I'm jealous. I want to go.
It's good to know what you need and do it when you need it, So you need that. You need a little break, and you need to be around people sometimes. Good for you.
Well, if you're on some of our other pages, you may have seen some pictures of my Tao display that I put up at the Southfield Public Library that's just north of Detroit area. And I engaged with my former coworkers. I work there. And we're actually going to go to pizza some night next week, about a week from now.
Did you shuffle those?
I did.
You did. So tonight. Okay. So we are on Sonali, I believe.
We're going for Detroit-style pizza at either Buddy's or Shields.
Well, I'm hoping to go. It's really going to depend on how far I get with the work I'm doing. I have a deadline.
Right. It's another opportunity to be out of your hair for a few hours.
I know. But I seem to remember one of the times you went there, you did not bring me back a piece of the Detroit-style pizza.
Well, if that's what I have to do this time, you will have that Detroit-style pizza.
This is happy hour.
There is no bigger fan of Detroit-style pizza than this lady here. Well, actually, it just seems like it is with certain friends of ours. It is the thing. There's some other friends of ours who don't quite get it because they're not really from Detroit. But we love them anyways.
Well,
Maybe we just have to find something a little bit more.
you know,
what they
everybody
want.
has different tastes with pizza. Some people really like the very thin crust. Some people like the very deep
I
dish,
like
the
'em all.
real Chicago style, which I don't mind Chicago style. I think it's
I like
very
Chicago
tasty. And actually, I can eat almost any kind of pizza, but I really do love the Detroit style. All right, let me go.
All right, so Sonali is up.
Yep.
Sonali, this is your happy message for today, or the nowish.
And it's the Knight of Wands.
Knight of Wands, very nice.
Very nice. So the Knight of Wands, seems to indicate to me that Spirit wants you to move on something. This is a real time to set something in motion, a project, a goal. That horse back there is more than ready to take you there. You're banging the drum, you're getting ready, you're getting things in preparation, but you're ready to make a move, I think is what that horse is saying, on something that you're really passionate about, Sonali. So this is the time. Spirit's giving you a green light to move it forward.
As a knight, and therefore a card about movement, this is a really positive, energized pull for you. Hi, Mama Teresa.
Yay! Hi, Mama T.
This is a really positive, energizing time for you. Spirit is maybe helping you realize your own sense of your confidence or your bravery or your willingness to accept a challenge and to try to really focus on that. This is really saying all systems are go.
All systems are go, green light. And it also says you can be a real mover and shaker right now in your world. So, hey, do that. Set things alight. Good luck with that.
Greetings, Mama Teresa.
And it's Lena.
All right, Lena's up.
Yep. Oh, where would I be without my coffee?
I know, I have a feeling I'm going to be needing more, and there isn't any unless I make it. I don't know if I have time.
Oh, no. What will you do?
Go without.
Go with. Grab one on the road.
You know I don't do that usually.
I know. Oh, look at me. I was wanting to pick them up. I'm sorry.
We can play 52 pickup later if you want.
Ooh, no. 80, 78 pickup.
That's right.
All right. So it is the...
The seven?
Yes, the
of
Seven of
Pentacles.
Pentacles, of course. I don't know why I was thinking of the 4, but that's definitely the...
So, Seven of Pentacles, this is Sonali?
No, we just did Sonali.
Oops, I'm sorry. It's,
this is Lena.
Lena, I'm sorry. Lena, I think Spirit is talking to you about maybe holding in place what you've been nurturing and working on. Spirit may acknowledge the fact that there's things that you really want to grow, that you really want to take time to appreciate and understand what they need, and you want to give it to them. But Spirit says maybe tender this moment. Don't necessarily rush forward with it. Things need time to kind of grow in a certain respect before they really are ready to bloom.
Yeah. Lena, this is a time to really... Spirit wants you to give thought to your projects, your goals, your dreams right now. Whatever is really most important that you're trying to grow, whether it's in business, finance, even in romance. I mean, it's possible. It's not the most romantic of cards, but it is saying, really step back and look at what you're trying to grow and see what maybe more you could do to nurture it, to push, gently push it up through tender, care. This is a time to really decide what more might be needed to bring something to fruition. So, wish
And I
you
see
luck
Lilith
with that.
has joined us. Hey, Lilith.
Hi, Lilith.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
All right, so we are on Magic. Hi, Magic. Welcome.
Hi, Magic. Welcome.
All right.
You're welcome. And for those who may be looking for a specific kind of question reading from us, try tomorrow. We're here with our live stream from 2 to 4 tomorrow, and that's one of the streams where we handle actual questions. We'll pull several cards and see what it gives us. Sunday fills up quickly generally, so you want to get here earlier. We sometimes have to close the list within the first half hour. But that's our stream schedule for tomorrow, and also Thursday nights, which is at 7 to 9.
You have these 10 of Pentacles magic. So Mr. O likes to call that the pizza pie in the sky.
Yeah, pizza party for the family.
There you go. With the tree of life. Who would thought? But anyway, well, pizza is life. I am sorry, Magic, but at any rate, I do want to say that, this is a time Spirit wants you to, oftentimes we talk about living in the now, and that's really where we should be. But sometimes we need to take a look at our long-term objectives, whether they're financial or other things in our life, and where we really want to see ourselves, 3, 5, 10 years from now. It may happen, it may not happen, but it's often good to try to project and make a plan for your future. I think another element of this card that popped into my head, which often does with this card, is this idea that, this could be a time to give a little honor and thought to your ancestors. How you came to be is very rooted in who came before you. And so, when you do that, you can also think of what legacy you want to leave for others, in your future.
I like that, Banshee. That's really nice. And Magic, I think that the Ten of Pentacles, if Banshee did mention it, also pertains, a lot to how you feel centered and grounded and in a foundation of similar people, but not necessarily alike, people who you consider family, whether they're biological or not. And there's also that sense of security around us too, that when you get this card, Spirit is saying, you have this sort of behind you, this sense of someone will always have your back, someone will always chip in when you need some help, but there's an obligation for you to do likewise as well. And so Spirit just wants you to honor all of that.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. It's for stopping in the happy hour. For those of you looking for Sonny, the cat, he is not here today because we're filming in our library today, so...
There just tends to be not enough room for him to jump on a table here.
We have to, really...
You're welcome, Magic.
Oh, you're very welcome, Magic.
And hi, Angel Rivera.
I'll get you on the list. You're welcome, Magic. We really need to overhaul this room. We could make it so that we could fit him in, but, I envision someday that maybe we could move things around and have us sitting this way against our books.
Yes, I have done that
we could
for myself.
put our banner up behind us. We could find a way to do that. And then we could spread out and have a little bit more room for him. But right now we do not.
The door's not tightly latched. They've been known to push it open before, but I'm going to say you're probably right, Angel, and they're not going to appear here today. So we're sorry about that.
Yeah, no, Sonny, we're sorry.
All right, so we are on Jackie.
I'm Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Sonny was all over me at some points during the unhappy hour yesterday when we filmed it. So you can get your dose of Sonny there.
Yeah, that would be nice. And also, too, we want to thank everybody for watching our
U.S. predictions.
It's doing really well, so we appreciate that. If you know anybody that might be interested, share the news. But here we go.
Right,
this
Jackie.
is for you, Jackie. And wow, it's a repeat.
He got the same card for you.
It's the Seven of Pentacles again.
That just came up recently.
2 cards ago, yeah.
Okay, Jackie, this I think is about, again, it's kind of a card of a pause, from a lot of your work, a lot of your efforts, and step back to reassess how things are going. Are things going in the way that you want? And if so, what more can you do to make things happen in your life? Maybe, or conversely, Spirit wants you to think, hey, before you get in too deep, maybe if you have just planted these seeds, it's time for you to think about where you want to, if you really want to pursue this further. Is this really what you are rooted in? Sometimes early on in a project, we waver a little bit and we are concerned about, well, should I really be doing this right now? Is there something more important I should be doing? It's not too late to change course if needs be. I think I don't know why I want to give you that message. It's not too late to change course on something, that if you need to.
I think the word I'm looking for, and maybe you were too, is a sort of a multi-level sense of time. That the Spirit may be saying this could be, to some degree the past, this could be to some degree the present, this could be to some degree the future. And so that is the idea that you should always maybe use that sense of kind of awareness to its meditative, whatever it is, to kind of analyze your progress at any point in time and realize that course corrections, if need be, can happen. But also, I think it's really more, Jackie, about you understanding what you are growing, whatever that is, whether it's a figurative or literal thing, and how you wish to understand what it needs to really keep it going or
flourish.
Bring it out flourishing.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
We are on Beatrice.
Hi, Beatrice.
Hey, Beatrice. Right.
So have a great day, Jackie, and thank you. You're welcome.
You're very welcome, Jackie. So very soon, almost too soon, I will be presenting a program at Metro Detroit or Michigan's Convocation 2024. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Doing a presentation on getting to know you through the tarot court cards.
And Convocation, this will be its 29th year, which means next year, 2025 will be its 30th year. So it's actually been around quite a while, and it's grown a lot over the years. We kind of come and go with it. You're welcome. We have done some big things there. We participated with a number of groups there, and then we were kind of on the backside for a little while, but looks like we're gearing up again.
This is really a friend of ours at Happy Hour, Beatrice. I know it comes up fairly routinely. It is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, which I love the Eight of Cups anyway, even in the Rider-Waite, plain format with the guy hiking. This one, with the woman with her back to the past, with her back to what she's leaving behind, is moving forward towards the light. Now, notice here, though, Beatrice, you're not leaving sad or bad times behind. You've gathered wisdom, you've gathered knowledge, you've gathered growth in some area of your life. You've enjoyed certain things in some area of your life, whether it's interpersonal or career, professional, related, but now you're moving towards something higher. Spirit acknowledges this, that it's time for you to elevate.
Wow, I was just going to say, Spirit says you should be leveling up. Elevate,
there you go.
Yeah. Hi, Shreya.
Hi, Shreya. We'll get you on. I think we're going to have to consider soon, though.
I think so, too, yeah. This is a card, Spirit says, it's time to level up, Beatrice. The idea that you just maybe need this as a challenge in a way, too, that there's nothing essentially lacking, I think, for you. There may be things that you always want better, but this is really saying this is just really about personal evolvement, that no matter how you feel about your life and your relationships, you feel secure in your job or in your general circumstance, you still are hearing a call, maybe, or spirit is sending a call to you to do more, to be better, as they say, or to literally just sort of challenge yourself to even be better than you already are.
So this is just spirit saying this is a call right now for you to walk, walk into walk into a bright, bolder future, for yourself. Walk into new experiences with confidence that, you are ready and you're excited about it too. Be enthusiastic about what new things you can explore. So good luck with that.
I think you're right, Violet. I think we can probably let Shreya be the last person while Mama T is.
Actually, I think two more, because I'm looking at the list. We're going pretty well down the list. We'll be okay. Two more people and we'll close the list, Violet.
Of course.
And we may not even... Yeah, see and look who comes. See?
Wait, is that a mouse?
No mice today.
Hi, Victoria.
Your shuffle.
I know.
All right, so we are on Kara.
Kara.
So we'll take one more person, Violet, after Victoria.
Oh, you pesky mouse. Hey, Victoria, and anyone, do you remember there was a cartoon back in the 60s or 70s? It was Tom and Jerry, wasn't it? I hate Mises to Pieces.
Tom and Jerry. I hate Mises to Pieces.
I hate Mises to Pieces. I think that was Tom and Jerry, but they never talked, did they? I can't remember now.
I think they did, but you know what? I can't remember.
Okay, Victoria says yep. My mind is gone, so I don't really know anymore.
All right. Your mind is gone, but you're reading tarot cards.
No, they didn't talk.
They didn't talk.
See, so who
she
said...
meant yep to, she remembered that, Mises to Pieces.
So who said that, Mises to Pieces? Anyway.
Okay, whatever.
We're on Kara, and Kara, you get our semi-challenging card, the Two of Swords. So I think Spirit is saying...
That's not a challenging card.
Okay, go ahead.
Not in my opinion. I mean, it's, Spirit is saying right now, it kind of looks that way though, doesn't it? I admit. But I feel here that it's okay to step back from things once in a while, especially when you have important moves or decisions to make. Spirit says, hey, this is not a time to allow distractions, I almost wonder here, sometimes I take a different tact on what those birds are doing. And I feel here that they may be trying to distract this person who is trying to close herself off now because she needs time to think. So really, this is a time for you to step back, think about direction in your life. Think about the next move you want to make, or if there's an important choice or decision. This is not a time to act spontaneously. This is a time to really act to go back and really think thoughtfully.
Well, another idea that comes to me, Kara, is I look at the card, and, a lot of times when we look at the Two of Swords, somebody is sort of taking what may be considered a necessary pause so they can have consideration, or they actually are thinking that they're waiting for more information, so they don't really want to jump the gun in a way. But this image makes me feel like this is saying, no, a distraction, you need to get a little shaken up here maybe. You need to be, pushed a little bit closer towards making this decision that the Two of Swords implies. And so the thing is that this is not necessarily a time to pause. This is a time to really consider what is the action that will complete the process.
So that's it. No bad here at all,
not really.
No. So good luck with that.
Good luck, Kara.
All right, and we are on Libra. Good morning, Libra. Thanks for stopping into the unhappy hour yesterday.
All right. So we're talking about Mises and cats. possibly pink ones.
Well, Snagglepuss was mentioned.
Oh, okay, I missed that. But yeah, it might have been
Kara.
Snagglepuss. I'm wondering if that's who it was. Yes, in a way it sort of makes sense.
All
I
right, what
just
do
don't
I
know.
have? Let me grab the card here. Oh, it's the Queen of Swords
Hi, Libra. Queen of
for
Swords.
Libra. Nice
Nice,
airy
nice
card.
card for Libra.
Definitely an airy card. And this Queen, Spirit is saying right now, you're at the top of your game mentally. Everything, if it hasn't been clear, your direction, your purpose, some situation in your life, clarity is going to be achieved in a big way. And you're going to be able to figure out exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it. It's not like something is going to escape you. You're going to be ready.
All right. Well, so I sort of feel that way too. I think that Spirit is telling you to have a sense of preparedness. That there's a sense of, once again, awareness. And that's a swords clarity thing, a Libra thing, saying that maybe there is something coming to you that you really want to pay attention to, and that really it is incumbent on you to make the best decision possible, because this may affect a wider circle than just yourself.
Yep.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Libra.
Good luck, Libra.
So, your mind is clear and sharp right now. So any problem, you may, have a breakthrough moment of sorts. All will become clear. Good luck with that.
And we are on Shirley.
You. Shirley is up. Here you go.
Alrighty.
And at the end of our show, we'll do readings for ourselves and then a namaste blessing for everybody. So stay tuned for that.
All right, so Shirley, awesome.
Awesome! Woo!
You have the Nine of Cups, which is occasionally known as the wish card. So a lot of times there is that sense about that.
Oh, that's good there. Yeah, I thought it was better the other side. No, good.
But I think Spirit is saying that maybe you're about to realize that something you've really wished for a long time could be happening, or something you really desire could be happening. You may also find too that just really there's an unexpected but good change in your sense of circumstances, that you sort of feel like you've turned a corner and now you're moving into, if not necessarily abundance, just feeling really elated and happy about where your circumstances seem to be going to.
Seems like brighter days are coming, Shirley. Spirit wants you to be ready. Definitely put your will, your passion, your desire into what you want to manifest, because it's very well going to become a reality. You have reason to, you will have reason to celebrate some success coming your way. And you know what? Even if it's something small, if it's just a little piece of that puzzle, maybe it's showing that, what it will do is it will make you realize that you can achieve your full potential. I think that's just the message here, that brighter days are coming. Your wishes can be fulfilled. Just believe in yourself and keep working at it.
A lot of times the energy of the Nine of Cups is so specific to the idea of being a wish card. So, this is a good time to, say prayers, light candles, do affirmations, put that energy you have into what your wishful desire could be.
And that's what we have for you, Shirley.
I do remember Top Cat.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, I remember Underdog.
Felix the Cat.
Crusader Rabbit.
Crusader Rabbit.
Do you remember that one?
That seems very vaguely familiar to me.
Deputy Dog.
Deputy Dog. And Crusader Rabbit was in there? No.
No, he had his own show.
Oh, okay.
He had his own show.
Just don't know. Sounds familiar, though.
It was one of those otter shows that was done in really short segments, and I think it was done on a morning show where it was like either part of Captain Kangaroo or some show. It was just like that segment. It was like 5 to 10 minutes long.
Do you know, I like Saturday morning cartoons, but I always had to be outside. Whether I was with friends or alone, I did a lot of things on my own. I'd run to the park, which was just a block away. I was a kid who ran outside as soon as I woke up and had scarfed down a little breakfast. So sometimes I'd catch cartoons and sometimes I would not.
So we just want to take a moment to say thank you everybody for being in our tarot tribe. We have a lot of
Having
fun.
great chats.
We have
Love
a lot
the
of fun
chats.
on Happy Hour, so really appreciate that. Appreciate you. And of course, with that is, of course, the fact that we say Violet Lotus is the bomb. Violet Lotus keeps everything in order for us, and we just love her dearly. We appreciate this so very much. Clutch Cargo and Race Bannon, yes. Race Bannon was in the Johnny Quest show.
I did watch that sometimes. Not as very often, though.
Clutch Cargo, where everybody had weird lips that moved. And there was a dog called Paddlefoot or Spinner or both.
Well, we're on Lilith, right? We did
Okay,
Shirley.
let's focus.
We're on Lilith.
Oh, look at that.
And you have
Devil
Mr.
inside.
Devil.
Devil inside. Every single woman has a devil inside.
I put him off to the side because of the glare, but I think it's not
Oh, I
as
see.
bad
That's not
anymore.
bad,
But it's
yeah.
okay. It's not for this card. It's those cards that have all the yellow in it, the sunny stuff.
Paddlefoot was the dog.
Well, speaking of enjoying life, the devil's reaching out his hand and saying, you know, indulge a little, live a little. What can it hurt? You know, we're not here to just be boring automatons. We are here to enjoy some of the pleasures that life has to offer, even some guilty ones. Oh man, you know, have that deep dish pizza. Have that
I don't know, Lilith.
piece
That's
of dark
interesting.
chocolate.
That's really interesting.
Oh, wow. Well, I think it's telling you to indulge and enjoy. You know, and also, I think this is saying that, well, I think that's mostly what I want to say. But if it comes back to me, I will speak after Mr. O. Go on.
Well, you know, the word evil is part of the word devil, but when you spell them backwards, evil says live, and devil spelled backward is lived. And so don't you want that to be on your tombstone, your gravestone? You lived, you know. You took advantage of what was coming to you. You weren't afraid of it. I think that, you know, when we use this particular deck, we do kind of bring ourselves closer to understanding it in maybe a more spiritual, positive light. And I think that the devil is here to tell you to be free, because in, you know, biblical narratives, you know, the devil was sort of like a rebel to the Lord, however you want to look at that. This is sort of saying challenge fate responsibly, challenge, you know, or question the narrative of what is truly good or what is evil.
You know, sometimes I want to say that we get so hung up in being perfect and being really, you know, really good that we are, you know how the devil is about being tied by things, being in bondage to things. Sometimes we are in bondage to the good. You know, I mean, and we're so afraid to step off the line just a little bit to enjoy some things in life. And so if you're dieting, if you're really, you know, taking good care of yourself, step off once in a while. Just step off to enjoy things. Don't be so trapped by societal norms or customs or tradition that you can't feel that you can't explore something and, you know, and then walk away from it. As long as you don't become attached to something too strongly.
Victoria, you're absolutely right. Thank you for finding that out. Shreya, this is not a question show, so I'm sorry if you didn't understand that right away. We're just pulling one card and giving you the reading, and you're about 2 down from here, so just relax. We're going to read a card for you, but it's not a question you can ask today.
Right, we just give a positive message at our happy hour show. So you might want to keep that in mind in the future, but you're always welcome here. We love giving a happy message to everyone.
All right. You're fine then. Thank you. So we're on Angel, and then after Angel, I think it is Shreya. So
Yes, that's right.
2 more. All right, so this one is for Angel Rivera. Thank you.
Oh, and Lilith, I did not put that card in your head.
It's kind of weird.
That is interesting. No, you're kind of connected. So I would take that message to heart.
Aw, thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Ah, you're very sweet.
Now, Shreya, if you're still listening, tomorrow we are taking questions from 2 to 4 our time, Eastern Standard Time. It does get busy, so if you're not there early, you may not get a spot because it fills up really quick. Okay, so Angel Rivera.
We're somehow connected. It could very well be.
Angel Rivera, step forward, Angel Rivera. Your true place is here in the winner's circle.
Bravo! Congratulations! Hey, they're in order. Are you in a marathon? I know you do that. Are you training for one? Are you doing something at work that's going to make you stand out? You know, that's what it looks like. A standout performance of some sort, Mr. Rivera. Or is it some video you're working on or some personal project or goal? This is a time to shine. This is a time where people will respect you. People will be, what's the word, supporting you and your efforts.
And in another kind of vein, Angel, this card could also be saying too that people look to you as a model, as a mentor in ways, or as somebody, and they want to model that behavior that they see in you, the successful attitude, the positive attitude, the willingness to not lurk in the shadows, but to step forward and say things the way they are.
And I love this card because of those arms, and those spotlights that have the symbol of victory.
I'm hearing that Jackson Brothers song, Victory.
Oh, no, you're not.
But I don't know the lyrics, so I can't sing that one.
Oh, good.
I just know Victory.
Don't give him any lyrics. All right. Okay. That's what we have for you, Angel. And Lilith, it's funny because we do feel we connect with people out here, of course. There are times when Mr. O, if you're still here, Lilith, Mr. O and I will be talking to ourselves and we'll say, hey, we haven't seen so-and-so for a while. And honestly, it's not like I'm doing anything magically to pull you here other than saying that. But you show up. You show up. And I'm like, weren't we just talking about them?
Now, Victoria, we talked about this. You're not supposed to be trolling me to sing. We are the champions, my friend.
Thanks, Victoria. I'm going to remember that.
Hey, we got to keep focused here because I do have to go to work after this. So.
Oh, we're so close to the bottom. Chill out, Mr. O.
I'm chilled.
Okay.
And Shreya, it's now your turn. We're going to read a positive card for you. Nobody likes... Anthony likes me singing. Or
other people here obviously do because they keep making it happen.
I don't know about that, Victoria, but I had a problem with my cat trying to get me to wake up this morning, and she started early, too.
Oh my gosh, was she yelling a lot.
Early.
Yeah, it was Shadow.
Right. Okay, let's do Shreya's card. Hi,
Shreya, we have the moon for you. This is a beautiful card. Yeah, for happy hour. Life is a mystery. Okay, there, you can sing that one. Life is a mystery.
Life is a mystery.
But the thing is that, or you could do the Sarah McLachlan song, Building a Mystery. But anyway, life is a mystery, waiting for you to unfold it. Spirit is saying if there's something in your life you are I don't want to say concerned about, but that you need more information on, or you're uncertain about how people feel, this is a time to trust your gut, to trust your intuition to guide you. Spirit is saying your intuition is very strong right now. You can unravel some mysteries. If you're, for example, if you're wondering if somebody who has their eyes on you is interested, trust your gut on this. If you're, wondering how you've done a job interview and you're worried about how people are, thinking about you, or for that matter, if you're wondering, what do I need to say? Trust your gut on this. Read the room, read people's body language. Right now, your intuition is very strong.
Well, it may be, Shreya, that because you, as you mentioned, you're a Pisces, maybe you always are this way. But I think Spirit is also saying this is a time to also immerse yourself, sort of submerge and sit with yourself, maybe meditate, or maybe try to work on dream things like that. There may be something that Spirit wants you to understand at this time, or it may want you to sort out some of your deeper emotions that maybe you kind of leave there, and you go about your day, but at the end of the day you don't have enough time to sort out some other things that maybe are going on in your psyche, in your emotionality. Spirit is saying this time is at hand now for you to do that.
Yeah. So, yes, I totally agree to dive deep. And you are a Pisces, so I know you do. As Violet says, when it's around your birthday time, we'll do that birthday reading that we do at the beginning of the show for you. So just keep us posted when it's getting close, and I'll tell you what day we'll do it on. We always like to do those but after we do the card for the collective, the first reading we do on a show, because it takes a little longer, and if the person can't make it that day, you can always go back and view it.
Right, so if we know ahead of time, like let's say a week or a few days when your birthday is, even if you're not going to show up on that particular show, we'll just do the birthday reading, and then you can, find it on your own, or you can ask us and we'll tell you where it's at.
Okay, so we are
You're
on
welcome.
Victoria.
7th of March. Okay, so offhand I don't know, but I'll try to make a note of that. Maybe I can look at the calendar real quick. Okay, so that is a Thursday. So I'm going to make a note for myself, and we'll do that on your birthday, whether you're here or not. You can just come to the channel and see that.
Yeah. So, and that reading is kind of good for the year ahead.
Thanks, Violet. That will be helpful, too.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, so, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Did I shuffle? That's it. I was going to ask. Did I shuffle that and pull that?
I think you did.
So it is your shuffle for Ms. Victoria. And no mice today.
No mice.
I don't even think there's a single mouse in this deck. They have some nature, mostly birds, but there's no mice in this deck.
What about in the chariot? Is there a mouse by the feet of the animals? No.
I don't think in this deck.
Okay. So you get the no prize, Victoria, for finding out that it was Jinx the cat who said, "I hate Reese's to pieces." Boy, that sure brings back a few memories. Thanks everyone for talking about wacky races and race banning and who knows what else.
Mr. O liked that part of his childhood.
I did.
Watching all the cartoons.
I was kind of a sickly kid, so I was always inside watching TV. So I was really well acquainted with these cartoons. That's for sure. Okay, Victoria.
It's the Hierophant.
Me too.
Well, it's time to get your spiritual house in order. No.
Thank you, Shreya. That's very kind. Thank you.
Spirit is saying, higher wisdom is here for you right now. Maybe you're going to be studying something for, I don't know, a podcast, or maybe something you took back from the Paracon. You want to look more into. It looks like more metaphysical, spiritual study is a focus, or will be. And Spirit wants you to focus some attention there.
I'm actually thinking it could be that, but it could also be something else too. That recently you've been working on expanding your profile in the Paracon paranormal world. And, maybe this is saying that, as this card represents a sense of order, maybe you are sending upwards in that order of these kind of conventions or situations where people are doing this kind of work. You've written a book or two, right? And you're still working on these things. So this could be Spirit saying, really, there's an opportunity coming to move even a little bit higher up in that order.
Well, you're not coming to our big con. You're not coming to Convocation.
Well, it's not really a paracon, though.
It isn't. Although there is a lot of spiritualist stuff being talked about at this
That
one.
is true,
Mediumship
yes.
that I've seen in the past, I think, which is nice. And of course, Matt Oren will be there, who does all that psychic, intuitive tarot.
That's true, too.
I can't wait for his new book about tarot. That is exciting.
Interested, they should just go look at convocation.org. They have just an amazing lineup. And I think because they have now taken over from what was the previous American's largest indoor pagan metaphysical convention.
Oh, it's
from Pantheacon, which stopped several years ago.
It's very soon. It's the end of this month,
Couple weeks
right?
in February, yeah.
So it's too soon. I'm like
February 22nd, 23rd.
biting my nails, pulling stuff together. Very soon this week, I got to pull together tools I'm going to need for my presentation.
But I think people would just get a lot out of looking at who the presenters are and what some of the workshops are.
Right.
There's just tons of stuff.
There's tons of stuff, and their schedule and everything is posted now. And I think it's really gotten bigger. It's really huge. So there's a lot of big names coming to this one from Llewellyn and other publishers. So it should be really interesting. I was going to say something about Victoria's card. Well, I know what it was, about what you said about work and the 12 pages of acronyms. We librarians are very familiar with acronyms because, people throw them at us a lot when they're asking questions, but also we have our own. And sometimes we get lost in our own jargon. So learning those acronyms is a challenge.
All right, so we are on Mama T.
We are on Mama T.
We are continuing to keep you in our thoughts, Mama T. You and Rick both were.
You had a fantastic reading on Thursday.
That's true, you did. I hope you saw that.
So wishing the best there.
I don't know that the convention is closed at this point.
But the hotel is.
The hotels are
There's
all
hotels
filled
in
up.
the area.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Victoria.
We haven't even booked a hotel. We were thinking about it. I don't know if we are still going to do it or
That's
not.
us. Wait till the last minute.
It's crazy. Wait till the last minute. Indeed. Oh, well.
Okay, Mama T. Oh, look at this.
Oh, it's the Six of Pentacles. Mama T, whether you are on the giving end or whether you are on the receiving end, there is some help available, or some help or possible, things you can do for others at this time. Says truly, Spirit is saying a card of reciprocity. What you put out, you're going to get back. So this is a time to consider that, and try to keep things equal and in balance in your life as much as you can. I know, with situations with Rick and other things that you've been dealing with, that's kind of a tough call. So it's also saying, if you need a helping hand right now, I'm sure it's out there, and be sure to reciprocate in some fashion. Whatever it is, we can do things not necessarily right back to the giver, but what do they call it? They call it paying it forward. You can do something else to help elevate somebody in some way, whether it's even a kind word. It doesn't have to be, a financial resource.
Thanks for leaving me something to say about that much. But anyway, no, Mama T, we love you, of course. And I think Spirit is saying this is a good time to receive as well as give. And Banshee's right that somehow the more you express your own beautiful giving nature to others, and we know this firsthand, you've given us a number of gifts and good things of other sorts too. So these two will come to you. It's really kind of like the law of karma, the law of return. So we just want you to hang in there and realize that things are getting better, that the current is moving, and they say a rising tide lifts all ships. Sail on.
So not only am I doing this presentation at Convocation, we're going to be part of a ritual. Somebody has asked us to take a part. We're going to be talking to them tonight, as a matter of fact, about what the expectation is for our role. We are invoking God and Goddess, so right? I'm so honored. So
and they have a specific idea for us, so we're going to tell them what we think we can do with that.
Yeah. All right, so that's what we have for you, Mama T. Good luck with that.
All right, so moving right along to our close.
It is Violet Lotus. Did I pull that? Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn. All right. And then we'll do cards for ourselves and a Namaste blessing.
And then I'll hurry to work.
Yeah, well, we're not that bad today. Look at that.
We're not.
We're doing Violet Lotus at 5 to 11. Shocked.
Shocked, I say.
What do you've got for Violet today?
Violet Lotus. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit is here to tell you that you seem to be taking on aspects of nature and elemental energies that promise growth, security, protection, but also too feeling your own abundant nature just reaching out and maybe, engendering life or success in all the projects, all the situations you're trying to do.
Well, Violet Lotus, I don't know, just things have been popping into my head since I've seen this card here. And so I'm going to throw some things at you here. I think, the first thing that popped into my head was that spring is going to be really a time of growth for you. You can look forward to a very productive spring that's coming. It just popped into my head, so I'm going to say it. That was the first thing. But the next thing that came to my head is, how we've been talking about, the spirit allies and maybe even some of the other allies, spirit guides that don't necessarily have your back. I got a feeling here that maybe the spring or now is a time Spirit is saying to tap into nature spirits. I know that you just got a soul, you've got a jaguar spirit. So maybe this is a time to tap more into the energies of nature spirits. And, it doesn't have to even be animals. I mean, it could be plants. It could be trees. Connect with nature.
Awesome.
That's what I have for you. Good luck with that.
All right.
That's the message. I just ran with what came into my head.
Is that the lyrics from the Jackson song that I mentioned? I don't remember that.
Huh. Oh, that's from I don't know. It might be.
Boom, boom, day, boom.
Well, at any rate, hey, you're welcome, Violet.
You're welcome.
And, okay, I'm pulling a card for Mr. O. Let's see what makes Mr. O happy or will be. Coffee, I know.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. Boy, you're so full of surprises, Victoria.
Are you you've been sitting on, oh, well, not exactly. Bly.
No, I haven't. How dare you accuse me of that? Bly.
Oh, it's a repeat card.
How ignoble.
And it's the 5 of Pentacles.
I'm always running behind the time.
Mr. O, maybe it's time, now that I'm looking and thinking about this card, maybe it's time for you to reopen a door that maybe you've had closed off. Like, for
Uh-oh.
example, maybe
Uh-oh.
maybe this has to do, you haven't done an interfaith thing in a while, right?
No,
So,
that's not exactly true.
well, okay.
Okay.
So it's something like that. I'm just saying some door in your life you need to reopen again. And because,
I was hoping I could shut a door.
no, there's light beckoning you towards it, You need to
make
pick
me
your
go.
head up and
Don't make me
accept.
go.
Pick yourself up and accept it.
Okay, I guess you're right. Even if I don't want to, I know I have to go through the door. So let's see what we got for you then. Is it the
Okay.
karaoke door? I
I'll
don't know,
take one.
Victoria.
The karaoke door, not the singing door. That thing has been wide open for too long.
Isn't there something about the polka dot door? The polka dot door, the polka dot door. Is that it? It's a kid's show.
Even if I know, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't want to encourage me any more than I have already encouraged myself. So, with that in mind, let's see what your lucky card is. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Bam! Death and rebirth. Spirit says big change is coming to you.
I hope it's good.
Spirit says that maybe there are things that really are moving out of your life because you really need to face the future and see some new changes that bring a sense of increased activity
Good.
or brightness into your life.
Yay. That's what I need to hear. So yes, it seems as though it's a period of rebirth, a renewal, but it could be a major shift and change coming. And I've just had one with my medications. It hasn't been going well, but I'm hoping that it's just a matter of time and things will switch around. So
I like karaoke.
in a way, I like
Karaoke.
seeing this because it's positive death, which I like. So this is awesome. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
The Namaste blessing.
The Namaste blessing for all. Let's see. Here they are. Let me shuffle them up a bit. Okay, Bly. Hang out here a minute. You can help me sort of shuffle.
Well, if we do karaoke, the first song has to be Full on the Hill, right?
Karaoke. So I may have lost something really important to me and I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm hoping I can find it. It's a file. It got lost in time, but it's a big file. And I found bits and pieces that I had copied into other documents, and I realized, hey, I did all that? That would make a great book, but where is it? I'm not sure. It's where I've literally did upright, reverse, general, haiku for every single tarot card. And some of them are pretty darn good.
You know, I like a couple of different versions plus
I
the
gotta find
original
it.
Full on the Hill.
Oops.
The version I really like, I think it's either Sergio Mendes, Brazil 66. It's kind of got that like little bit of a Caribbean kind of beat. But the Fool on the Hill.
No peeking. Got to stop you from singing. Don't. You're looking right at him. I said no peeking. My God. And see, when you don't, you pick something we haven't had in a while, which is good. All right.
Is it true?
Yeah. So this beautiful blessing is
It could,
called
Victoria.
Blessing Without Borders. In essence, we are living energy flowing through the ocean of human consciousness. Spiritual beings moving through cycles of life, birth, death, and rebirth. Hey, and we just had the death card too. We are all interconnected and in communion with each other. No matter how much physical space appears to separate us, feel the blessed presence of someone you love this moment in your heart. And you know, we were just talking earlier with Lilith about connecting with all of you. You know, we do have and feel very connected with you despite the distance we have. So you're always a part of us now, and we really appreciate you. Have anything to add?
I was thinking about the distance
Oh,
in
you
my
almost
brain.
made me cry. I saw you looking kind of emotional there,
What are you
Mr.
talking
O.
about?
And something's in my eye now, so I'm really crying about
something's
that.
in your eye. Were you
No,
moved
it's
with
really-
emotion?
It's really true. Oh my gosh. And now my eyes are both watering because of that. Seriously, there's something in my eyes.
It's okay,
It's not just
Banshee.
my hair.
It's okay.
No. Okay. So now I look a wreck for the end of the show. It's time to say namaste, everybody. Take care. I hope you all have a happy day and a very happy week ahead.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Till we see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.